I understand you were a member of the state legislature.
Yes.
Did you enjoy serving in the legislature?
Yes. I enjoyed the law.
You've had quite a career.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had so many people that knew me and that I knew them, and it just year in and year out. It was wonderful. And I had no problems going into the court and making my applications and doing things like that.
How old are you, Paul?
And today, well, now I'm 84 and a half years old.
God bless you.
And going, and I feel good. I feel good, but I've forgotten a lot.
Not to worry. And tell me a little about Lester Miller.
Lester Miller, he was always good to me, and I always enjoyed him, all the way down to where I started with him, and I worked with him, just not exclusively. I'm sure I was doing other things too, but he was the principal person that I was working with, and he was very. He and I understood each other. He understood. I knew the things I talked about. I saw he was different than I am, but he was good.
You also spent a lot of time and did a lot of good with the County Bar Association and the County Bar Foundation. Did you enjoy working with the association and the foundation?
I enjoyed it absolutely.
And you helped a lot of law students get scholarships through the Bar Foundation Scholarship Committee.
Yeah. One thing I'll point out to you that when this is about 2 years ago when things changed. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Not to worry.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy working with the scholarship committee?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I enjoyed the scholarship committee. I really.
The program has helped a lot of students.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that although I didn't make pounds and pounds of money, I didn't do that, but I knew everybody, and I was good and strong, and I had no problems with getting clients to come in all the way through until about 2 years ago, and 2 or 3 years ago, whatever it is. And then it started to change, and because I forgot.
I understand.
I forgot, and I was starting to lose things. And that's when I mentioned to you that just the other day, Joe Slavic stopped by me, and he's 82 years of age. He's Paul. How you doing? I haven't seen you for a few years. And I said, oh boy.
So what do you do these days for fun? Do you have any hobbies or interests, or you just enjoy going to the office with your son?
Well,
You like your grandson, I just heard. That's your fun. What's your grandson's name?
oh, he's, wait a minute, he's,
Patrick.
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 Yes.
Patrick.
I remember how proud your son was when Patrick was born.
Oh, he's a love. He's a
Yes.
love. He's wonderful.
So you like spending time with Patrick? It's a lot of fun.
He's just
Keeps you
wonderful.
busy.
Yeah. I love holding him. I love holding him. I get afraid of holding him. My wife holds him. The mother holds him, and my father. I'm the only one that I'm scared, skinny about it. But whenever I get a chance to hold him, I hold him in a position that I know I can't hurt him in any way.
Well, you're a good grandfather. What is your wife's name?
Liz, Dolores.
And where did you meet her?
I met my wife, it was in Kearney. I think around when I was about 18 years of age, 18 or 19 years of age. I think that's when I first met her, but I didn't hang in with her until the next 10 or 15 years or what, until there came a day. That was when I was doing the Rutgers University.
Did you marry?
Position.
Did you marry before or after the Navy? After the Navy.
It was after the Navy, but after it was right at the end of my 4 years in the Navy. Right at the end, about maybe a month before I was through, and that was when I attempted to or wanted to see if I could be a good. What was I calling myself?
Are you still living in Kearney, Paul?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Kearney's been very good to you,
Oh yes.
and you've been very good to Kearney.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think so. Oh,
Absolutely.
oh yeah. And we're in a nice place. It's my wife and I, and I told you I'm not a money maker. My wife was the money maker. She got the money because someone died, and she got the money.
I understand.
And since then, I've been even happier.
Paul, is there anything else you would like to talk about today? I know you have some notes with you.
Yeah, I think most of the notes are right in here that you and I were just talking about. I think I know.
How did you decide to become a lawyer, by the way? What drew you to the law?
Bob McCurrie,
Your uncle.
my uncle, Bob McCurrie. Yeah,
He was the example.
yeah, he was really the example. My dad and my mom, they were just money. They had to work in order to make money. They had no specific things. My dad didn't go to any major place to learn this, that, or the other thing, but my uncle did, and he was excellent. He was a wonderful lawyer, and that got me to apply to the law. And so I got into the law, and I did very well.
How did you get involved in the BBM case? Do you recall?
The Baby M case.
Maybe Steve does.
Pro hat feature for another lawyer.
Oh, I see. You entered the Baby M case to help another lawyer?
Yes. He was, yes.
Were any other members of your family lawyers beside your two children and your uncle?
They were lawyers.
Cousin Danny McCurrie.
Yeah, cousin
Danny
Dan.
McCurrie is
Danny
an attorney.
McCurrie.
Is he
Danny
local
McCurrie.
too?
California.
He's local.
Oh, he's in California.
Yeah.
Steve, any other areas you think would be of interest to your dad?
Let's see, we talked about the Navy, the legislature, you were very active in town politics, local town politics. You're town attorney for a while, zoning board attorney.
Yes, that's true. Oh yeah.
You enjoy that?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
You probably saw a lot of changes in Kearney over the years as it's grown. And a lot of zoning changes and development in Kearney.
Well, I probably did, but I didn't realize there were changes going along.
Sure.
But I remember so many times going all the way back to when I was just going to Rutgers University, or just before Rutgers University, and
Kearney was always beautiful and still is.
yeah.
For a kid like me from Jersey City, we would think of Kearney as a trip to the country. You know
We
what I
didn't
mean?
look at it that way.
Yeah, we definitely did. We thought Kearney was the country. Sea Caucus too. We thought
Yeah.
those were field trips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I very much appreciate the opportunity to sit and chat with you. You've been a fine leader of the bar for many years. The Bar Association
Thank you.
appreciates all that you've done.
I love the bar.
As I said before, the many law students that you and the Bar Foundation Scholarship Committee helped also appreciate your time and talent and dedication. And it's been a pleasure to sit here and chat with you. Done a great job.
It's been a pleasure to do it,
Thank you.
Dan.
Thank you
A
very
pleasure.
much.